Okay, back for Amonkhet Draft 12. Been drafting this pretty heavily. It is a fun format. So here we have... Huh. I'm not convinced that Combat Celebrant is actually that good. I don't know. I haven't played with or against it since it is a mythic. But, I don't know. It just doesn't seem that great. I mean, it's almost certainly going to die. And then we have, like, Drakehaven sitting here, which obviously is great. Decimeter Beetle is also great, but is gold colored. Although, to be fair, I'm not sure that that's totally like a good way to compare these. I guess I'm running out of time. I'm going to take the Drakehaven, but as I was about to say, Decimator Beetle can only really fit in the counters deck. Drakehaven can only fit in the Cycler's deck. So even though it only has one color right here, it's definitely implying that something else needs to be going on. So here we have some good choices. I think that Exemplar of Strength is actually really good. I like Labyrinth Guardian, I like Synchronized Strike, I like Cartouche of Ambition. I think that all these are fine. I think that this card is the best card here. Doesn't really go with the Drakehaven. If I wanted something to go with the Drakehaven, it's probably either the Labyrinth Guardian or the Cartouche. Um, but I'm not married to this. I think that I'm trying to decide if the I think for me it's between the Cartouche and the Exemplar. Black does go better with this. Gosh, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm really tempted to take the Cartouche, but I also feel like that's just kind of what I like doing, and that's why I want to do it. But I'll take the Exemplar. I think it's a better card. I think Cartouche is quite good. This is a less exciting pack. I guess probably the most interesting thing here is maybe like Gustwalker. I like Open into Wonder, but I don't want to take it this early, especially when I'm not really sure that that's what I'm going to be doing. Curse Minotaur I've actually been surprisingly impressed with, but I'm not going to take that here, especially because I like Wasteland Scorpion a lot too if I was taking a black card. Um, and then I'll play a Cancel all day, but you can get these late. So I think the Gustwalker is probably just the best card here, at least early on when you don't like know if Open into Wonder is going to do what you need. So I think I'll take that. Enigma Drake is a possibility this early. It could go quite well with Drakehaven too. Compared to almost nothing, I mean, I don't really want to pick up a fourth color in Honor Crop Champion. And I think it's okay, but it's not like amazing. I like Spring to Mind, but I like Enigma Drake a lot more. I guess I'm going into a fourth color regardless between these two picks. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and take it. Okay. So now we have Even Wind Guide, which I really like. We also have Cartouche of Knowledge, and that's basically it. Um, Cartouche of Knowledge can fit in either deck, in either like the Izzet spells or the Azurius Flyers. I kind of want to take the Even Wind Guide, honestly. That might just be a huge mistake. Cartouche of Knowledge is quite good. I think part of this is just I've yet to actually draft Azurius Flyers, and I kind of want to. Let's see how this goes. So here I would say it's probably just Shimmer Scale. Well, it really matters whether I'm going this direction or this direction. I'm playing the Drakehaven in either. But obviously this direction I would probably want Hieroglyphic, because it both cycles and counts for Enigma Drake. And it's actually pretty good in this too. So maybe I'll just take this as more of like a hedge. And then here I just take Censor. So I guess blue is open, which is good. None of these are great. I think Winds of Rebuke is fine, but it's also potentially possible that this could be like Azurius with a splash for the red. None of this is like incredible. I've actually just I've come down a lot on this card. My original position was that this card was acceptable in like Simic, but I'm not even sure it's good there now. Maybe it's just like a Forsake the Worldly. It is a cycler and it's a strong sideboard card. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on here. This is looking like the more open path. But I mean, all of these though could fit in either deck, honestly. So it's really more like this. And then you're like, I'm not sure. If I ended up doing Azurius, I might actually, with the Drakehaven, I might actually mainboard it for Forsake the Worldly. I haven't been in that situation before, so I haven't really thought it through. But so red doesn't really seem open. Maybe just the Evolving Wilds to hedge. If you're doing like Is It spells, then Scribe of the Mindful might be okay, but this gives me a lot more flexibility going into pack 2. So I actually think that there could be a case for like all three of these cards. I think I'm just going to take the cancel because I think it's the safe pick. But even if you're in like Azurius Flyers with a splash of red, I'll take the Floodwaters. It's totally possible. Yeah. What was I saying? I don't know. Something. Oh, that you might play the Pursue Glory, because you can always cycle it to Drakehaven, or you can just use it to finish things off in the air. So it doesn't seem unreasonable. I'm not going to say this was a great start, but it's okay. So the best card here is, what, Trial of Zeal, right? Yep. That card is definitely splashable, too. If I wasn't taking that, I'd take the Trial of Knowledge, but I do already have one Evolving Wilds. Yeah, I think the Zeal is just good enough that I would even splash it, even in an Azurius deck. I'm not super white or red, but I'm tempted to say that the best card here is Seeker of Insight. Although Cartouche of Solidarity is also pretty good. The problem is the token, I'm not sure is that relevant if you're... Well, with even Wind Guide. Okay, I think it's definitely Seeker of Insight or Cartouche of Solidarity. And since I don't really know what I'm doing, but at the very least I know that I probably have a lot of non-creature spells, I'm going to go ahead and take the Seeker. It also powers Drakehaven, but that might be a mistake. Another Aven Wind Guide, but also a Warfire. Huh. I'm tempted to just take the Wind Guide here. Javelier is pretty good. I really don't know what the best choice here is. This is a hard one. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the other Wind Guide. Again, some of this might just be that I kind of want to draft this deck, because I just haven't yet. So now I really would like to start picking up some more Embalm creatures, like Talkrop Skirmisher type stuff. I'm still considering this red splash, though. Like, another Evolving Wilds or something, and I'd totally do it. These are both strong cards. No Embalm creatures here. But we do have some other choices. So Edifice of Authority is strong. Hieroglyphic Illumination is looking pretty good in this deck. Also, like, Taw Crop Elite would probably also be fine. I think I just want the Edifice, though. And now I'll take the Taw Crop Elite here. This isn't, like, incredible, but it's fine. So right now I have, like, what, just these as Embalm creatures? I could use some more, for sure. None of these are, like, incredible. I don't like Reduce to Revel. So I think it's, like, either Resolve or Timing. Resolve is a cycler for Haven. And they both count for Enigma Drake and Seeker. I think it's probably Resolve, just because I have the Haven, but I'm not sure about that. This is just the Illumination. This deck is definitely missing Embalm creatures. I guess I don't think I need 2 Resolves, and the wrappings might be good. So here I'm considering either Compelling Argument or Amonkhet's Name. Which one is better? I have a feeling that the Cycler might just be better, but nah, I don't think so. I think probably this is probably a little bit better. Because the other one is basically just a Cycler. This isn't a mill deck, as much as I want to play the mill deck. This is just a mediocre combat trick. Yes, maybe Sparring Mummy deserves some consideration there. So I'm seeing, like, a lot of white flowing, but none of it's really great. Well, Warfire comes back. That's not bad. I could still actually just cut this white if I wanted to. We'll see how the next pack goes, but, like, and splash these instead. It's not insane. Yeah, we'll just see what the next pack does. Another Evolving Wilds would help. Cartouche would be a nice pickup to pull back the trial. Angler Drake's pretty good. And in fact, Angler Drake it is. Easy. So how many actual cyclers do I have right now? Like one... Well, cyclers are discarders. 1, 2... 3, 4... 5? Not a ton. Strakehaven isn't looking, like, incredible by any means. Trial of Solidarity is probably pretty good here. I only have 8 creatures, though. I mean, it's either that or Compulsory Arrest, right? For sure. And I think that the Trial is just better. I do need more creatures. but I can probably work on that. I'm like amazed I haven't gotten a tall crop skirmisher. I know that I saw one earlier, but it was like before I had these. Those are the type of things that you feel like you should be able to pick up for free, but here I think it just has to be like what? I mean, Essence Scatter, Shimmer Scale, and Unwavered Initiate are all pretty good, but the problem, of course, is that I need creatures. So I think it then becomes between the Unwavering, which is an Embalm creature, or another Cycler. Which one is better? Let's look at curve, I guess. Let's pull these out. Trial. That would tell me that probably the 3 is more important than the 5. So yeah, I'll go ahead and take this. Even Initiate's not bad. Cartouche of Solidarity. I need creatures. I mean, I'd love to take this Cartouche to pick up the Trial again, but I don't think I can afford to do that. And the token's not bad with the Wind Guides. This is here. Well, that helps. I mean, I'm not like super hype about any of this. I have found that Vizier of Remedies can just be like super sick sideboard tech. I already have an Innocatcher's Name, so I don't think I need another one of those. Sacred Cat is an Embalm creature, but it's not that amazing by any means. So I think it's between Vizier and Sacred Cat, and I think the Vizier just has so much upside where it's when it's good that that's the right choice, but could be wrong there. I don't really want any of this, so I mean it's definitely one of the blue cards, but I guess stopping up the ground is good. They both kind of stop up the ground, but a Winds of Rebuke or another Floodwaters. I already have one of each. So it's like, do I care more about getting another Cycler for Winds? I mean, for a Drakehaven, or do I care more about just having cheap interaction? And I think it's probably cheap interaction, but I'm not sure of that either. I hope I'm not playing 2 Ancient Crabs. 25? Okay, I'm probably not. Definitely don't want to play 3. I guess Those Who Serve is okay. I mean, I guess Failure to Comply might actually be maybe okay. No, I need the creatures. Even with like Enigma Drake, I'm not sure I want to play that. I did not get another Evolving Wilds. I think this deck is not good, honestly. Just putting that out there. I think this gets in. I think I don't think this is a New Perspectives deck, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think it is. I think another Floodwaters is probably right, just to help with Enigma Drakes and Drakehaven and stuff. Yeah, I don't think this deck is great. Okay. So after the Cartouche. So I have a friend who's like into KKB, and I just don't get it, I guess. It's not showing up in my auto mix just because he keeps sending me their stuff, but yeah, it's like a weird gimmick band. I don't know. It's just very strange to me. River Serpent, Unwavering Initiate. I think it's probably River Serpent, just for the cycler. This is actually a card I can play though. So this is at 28. So theoretically, this is kind of a low curve deck, since these are all cyclers, and none of this goes above 4. I don't think these Aven Wind Guides ended up being incredible by any means, which is too bad. I really want that deck to work. It'll just have to be another day, I guess. Didn't get a freaking Tawcrop Skirmisher of all things that you could want. What's bad here? I mean, the red splash is a bit loose, but I mean, I don't think I can give up the power of these cards to like not have it. I don't have like an electrify. I think red was just not open. "15 creatures, huh? Well, I don't really want to play this. Well, how many cards should I be playing? I probably don't need 2 of these. Let's see. Cycler count is what? I don't know that I want to mainboard this. Cyclers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I can probably play 16 lands here then. So I just need to cut 1 more card. And it's going to be maybe just cancel. I don't want to run a main deck cancel, since it doesn't help with Drakehaven. So at least how many instants and sorceries? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? That's not very many. Ugh. I'm kind of stuck between 2 decks here. Well, if I had to cut like a non-creature, non-instant or sorcery, I have like Trial, Drakehaven, Trial, Cartouche, and Edifice. Is it possible that I like don't want Edifice and I'd rather have either? I mean, the only things that are really possibles are like these, and I don't think I really want to main deck the Forsake. So Edifice is pretty good though. Huh. This is difficult. And I definitely did it to myself. Um, Gosh, I don't know. What was my count? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's really not good. Okay. I could cut like. Is it possible like the Trial of Solidarity just isn't good enough here? I'm tempted to like maybe cut the Ancient Crab, but okay, let's say I cut the Ancient Crab and then put in like the other Winds of Rebuke, maybe. And just, like, try to tempo. I'm very skeptical about this deck, but... Okay, how many red sources do I probably need here? I mean, I would love to play these on curve, but I might not have that luxury. I probably need about 4 red sources, including the evolvings. So like maybe only 3 of these. And then they say 5/8? Really? So 6/9? Most of my cycling is in, what, blue or colorless? Colorless, blue, 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 colorless, blue. So I do need a decent amount of blue, but probably like this. So, oh, but the Evolving Wilds has to count for one of these. So that's like 6/8/4. I'm very skeptical of this. I really wish that this deck had come together, but it didn't. I think part of the problem here is that maybe these don't really go in the same deck. If there were more like instants and sorceries that made tokens, which obviously is a thing, then these guys would be better friends, but how many are there even in this set? Start to finish? It's the only one that comes to mind. I'm sure there's probably something else, but... Oh, never to return. Return does. This hand is probably about the best I can hope for. So... Well, no, I could have a lower drop. This isn't that high curve. Okay. Okay, let's go to sack this and grab a mountain. Okay. Go ahead. Do I cycle the hieroglyphic? I think the answer is yes. Oh, I have 2 of them. Yeah, definitely. Well, it's not the most impressive start ever. Okay. Do I want to cycle anything right now? Oh, that's a little bit scary, actually. Do I want to cycle anything? I think the answer is no. Cycling the River Serpent is the choice here. 6. Yeah, but I don't think I do. Okay. So next turn, I have like Jur's Resolve Hieroglyphic or something like that. Yeah, no. It's a thing. Yeah, this big. And I pitch probably a land. So I have 4 on the field, 5. Yeah, I'll pitch a land, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Start with the attack. This guy has been a serious issue for me. because I can't really, like, do anything. So, like, hieroglyphic myself, yeah, I mean, there's nothing that I need to main phase. So do I cast the resolve to gain 3? I have a feeling the answer is probably yes. It's really a shame that I can't actually, like, trade with any of these. Or even if I could, like... See, what would be really cool is if I could, like, block here and then, like, Winds of Rebuke the accursed, but that's not a thing I can do, so... That's kind of, you know, a limiting factor on that. Sick combat tricks, man. 1 white to gain 3. Okay. Okay. And we hieroglyphic. Cartouche. Okay. Okay. I think right now we just want to probably Angler Drake. Bouncing... Lord of the Accursed? Well, let's do combat. It would have been kind of nifty if maybe I could have, like, bounced the token off the Embalm or something, but... Again, these are options I don't actually have. So yeah, now if he wants good attacks, he has to do this again. He can't menace. He didn't want to attack? That has to have been a misclick, right? Presumably. So... Cartouche here is not bad. But how many do I have in my yard right now? 1, 2, 3. So this is 3 power. Interesting. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could play River Serpent and Cartouche him. That could be okay. Or I could just get the Enigma Drake out and then have 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be like Hold Sensor Cartouche. I think River Serpent is better here. So if I'm going to Cartouche, I should do it now. Okay. This will be a flying token, but it's not super useful for me. Okay. Then we River Serpent. Okay. So let's see, if he menaces... I don't know. His attacks are actually a lot worse. Okay, he agrees. That's not bad. Maybe I've actually kind of stabilized? That'd be cool. So let's attack with our Vigilance guys. Play out the Drake. play out the Gustwalker. Now I can hold the sensor, cycle it if I need it. The sensor probably is just going to cycle because this late, I'm not convinced that there's much that it can do. Okay, he would like to menace now. Okay. His attacks have only gotten worse. I'm a little bit... Maybe he must have drawn a trick, is the only thing I can think of. Okay. So... my best blocks are what? What kind of trick could he have? Probably Innoketra's Name is the most likely trick for him to have. So let's see if I can play around Innoketra's Name. That would make both of these 5, which isn't great. So... Let's see. I mean, something like that would play around Innoketra's Name, because this would make it a 5/6. We kill this, and yeah, leave the token. He would be pretty big. I don't really want to take 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'd be taking 10 if he actually has it. This guy will be first striked if he has Innoketra's Name. It does come back as a zombie, which is a shame, but... and then this... I just throw in, like... This. Innoketra's Name says then this would be a 5/4. Yeah, I think this plays around Innoketra's Name pretty well. Okay, so he definitely has a trick, or he wouldn't have ordered this way. I'm surprised he wants to order this way, though. It is not Innoketra's Name. Okay. It's not that great for him, though. I actually think this went okay. Okay, and I just pitched this sensor, unfortunately, but... This did... Okay, cool. I'm actually really surprised that we clawed back from that. So, he's playing zombies. Anything in particular that I think might be good against that? Not really. I don't really know that I need to change anything. Yeah, let's just run this back. I did not see any forsake the worldly targets. I don't think that, like, tricks are exceptionally good. Because if he's running, like, removal, it's probably not going to matter. I guess, like, impeccable timing is something that you could quasi-counter with Mighty Leap, but meh. A lot of my stuff is flying already, so it's less good. Edifice of Authority is fine against him. Javelier is pretty good against him, since he's going to have mostly small creatures. Yeah. Yeah, this hand is actually pretty good as far as hands in this deck go. So I would like to get the Gustwalker out on curve. This will get my mountain. And Gustwalker. And then next turn I can play Enigma Drake or Seeker. Enigma Drake uses my mana better. Then I could play like... Okay. I'm definitely attacking, so let's go ahead and do that. Attack, exert. Okay. And then I think I do play the Enigma Drake. I can play Seeker and like leave up Winds, even though that's not amazing, because I'd rather Winds while the Seeker wasn't sick, but it's okay. Pitiless, okay. So yeah, I think we just play Seeker. And that's it. I can Winds of Rebuke and pump the Enigma Drake a little. I could cycle this, but I'm not sure I want to. Yep. I think I just take that. It's fine. I'm not really sure what my answer is to this, but... Okay. It's a little bit scary. Okay. Huh, what are my options here? Could play Unwavering, hold Winds, or cycle. I think that seems okay. With my goal to probably be block the Pitiless with the Unwavering. No attacks. Try to get him to use whatever cycler he has, and then bounce it. But it would like force him to do it, which is kind of nice. Oh, I also have another good play here, huh? Well, let's see what this is. Oketra's Attendant. Okay. Shouldn't have played that pre-combat, because now I know. Attack with the Blighted Bats. Oh, no attack. Because I could block with the Blighted Bats with this and then bounce the Lord of the Accursed, which is kind of just sick. I think I go ahead and cycle the Illumination here. Probably. I'd really like to hit a land for Angler Drake. Yeah, I think I do. Well, that's something. Did not hit a land. How good is my attack off this right now? Possibly decent? Because I also have Winds of Rebuke up. So let's say that I pop Wind... wait, I don't... No, I pop down Trial. Attack Exert. Attack... Something like that. So this guy is like a 4/3. This is 3/3. This guy becomes like a 2/5. This guy becomes like a 5/3. He could have a cycler. I don't think he showed me a 1-mana cycler, but there's so many that I wouldn't really be shocked. Then I can also Seeker. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and say that's pretty good. Okay. So now this is attack exert. Oh, right. He's exerted too. That's even better. Okay. Let's see what he does with this. Yeah, this attack actually got good. Okay. That's your only block? Okay. That surprised me. I think I do go ahead and do this. Probably. Yeah, why not? I think that's correct. I think I just pitched the sensor. Yeah. It's unlikely to be useful at this point. Okay. And now my Enigma Drake's a little bigger. Okay, this has been embalmed. I can kill it with Winds of Rebuke, which is sick. Attacks. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to attempt to do anything with that. End. Let's go ahead and Winds of Rebuke. Okay. Serpent. Okay. What am I doing here? Well, I'm probably going to end up cycling this River Serpent, so let's just go ahead and do it now and see what I draw. Ooh. That's not bad. So I have how much in here? 1, 2, 3. So I could kill this. And then that opens up my ability to attack with like everything else. Yeah, that's pretty good. Kill that. Do you have supernatural stamina? That'd be pretty good right now. Yeah, something. Mighty Leap? Mighty Leap would work. Okay. Okay. That probably just means that I pass, right? Because this now has flying. Yeah, I just wait. And I essentially just one-ver'd him. Angler Drake might even pop this back to my hand instead of bouncing one of their things. Unless I'm just going to win the game. I do have lethal flyers right now, which is kind of cool. So if I can... Okay. Tap something. So yeah, like Angler Drake... Actually, yeah, Angler Drake could just bounce Blighted Bats if I draw a land and I could win. Okay. Not gonna block. all I have to do is kill Blighted Bat. But it's becoming an issue. I think just another Enigma Drake is probably the right call here. Because now I actually have lethal in the air regardless of his block with the Blighted Bat. I do also have Unwavering Initiate in my yard. If I had the Wind Guide out, it would be pretty good, but... I think I just chump now, right? Just force him to use whatever he has, because the Warfire can do this, and then if something goes wrong, I have more life. Do you have something? No, they trade. Okay, that's good for me. Now I have this. Now we're going to Angler Drake you. Okay. Wow. Maybe this deck is okay? I think it is clunky. It might be performing better than I expected, though. Okay, this hand is... I wouldn't say great. I'm on the draw. I think it's okay on the draw. I have a Cycler. It's a good card, but I don't have the red. I don't have anything. Okay. So I will cycle the Resolve. Okay. Yeah, let's just run out the Initiate, I guess. Okay. Interesting. What do I do with that? So, if I attack with the Initiate, it's pretty bad. What are my options here? I could play Edifice, or I could keep up double cycle to try to hit land drops. And I could also keep up Censor, essentially. Yeah, I think that's probably what I do. I think it's really important to hit my land drops here, and the Censor might actually be useful this early in the game. So I think I just don't do anything. I can block the insects if I need to. We're getting to the point that Censor is not going to be great. Tap more. Okay. I'm not messing with that. More, okay. Oh, wow. Can't get too much better than that hit. That is, like, perfect. I am going to cycle this hieroglyphic as well. Okay. It's okay. I will attack here. Double. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Go ahead. Oh, I wish I'd had the Winds of Rebuke now. Huh. Okay. Yep. That's bad. Okay. What do I do now? Well, I can edifice and keep it from attacking. That's something. I can't trial it. Yeah, I think that's probably right. Okay. I guess really I should have left the blue up in case I needed to cycle, but I can't really imagine what I would need to do that for, actually. So, can't attack. Yep. Ah, freaking Nest of Scarabs. This card can be so good. Okay, what do we do now? I have a feeling that the answer is probably like, I guess I can Drake, cycle, and use this. It's not bad, I guess. You have Stinging Shot? That'd be kind of funny. No, okay. Okay. I don't think I'm winning this. Yep, that's a lot of damage. So I go to, what, 6? Okay. Am I just dead? 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay. This gets out of control. I've conceded. Why? Okay. So we're definitely bringing in Forsake the Worldly. Vizier of Remedies might also be good. Um, yeah, I think that's probably right. And then I take out... But even when I hit him with just a perfect sensor, he was still able to just super overwhelm me. I don't think Edifice of Authority is actually very good in this matchup. It's probably going to be a ton of small creatures. And then Trial of Zeal also isn't amazing. Like, what does this even hit? It doesn't hit the frickin' stingers. It doesn't... Yeah, I don't think this is good here. Okay. I will play first. This hand is acceptable. This hand is not great, but the cycler here saves things, I think. Okay. Okay. So my intention is to cycle the Floodwaters unless, yeah, okay. I don't need to Winds of Rebuke that, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and cycle. Trial, okay. Punished. Okay. Hit for 1. Wonder and Death cycle. Okay. It's not so bad for me. That's not very good for me, though. That's for sure. Okay. I mean, there's really nothing to do. I need to stop drawing white cards or draw planes. One or the other needs to happen here. List of Scarabs. Okay. My gosh, this is ridiculous. I don't think my mana base is this bad, is it? Okay. Presumably you're gonna kill that. Yeah, great. It's ridiculously strong. Okay, I do have the option of just like Winds of Rebuking here, but I'm not really convinced that I do. Okay. I mean, it would have been better to have drawn that before all my cycling happened. Because I've cycled 3 things, but... Five, 6, 7, 8, go to 9. I can Winds of Rebuke to save 2 damage. That's not that impressive. Are you serious? Okay. Do I even have draws to get me out of this? Not many, right? 1, 2, okay. So... Gosh, it's gonna be hard to claw back from that. So I think we start with like Angler Drake, kill a zombie. The Winds of Rebuke probably needs to get saved for Liliana. Decimator Beetle, huh? He probably actually minuses Liliana to get the Decimator Beetle, right? I would have loved to. I've kept this stupid Winds of Rebuke up this whole time. and, oh, okay. I don't believe I'm winning this fight. I'll skip to that. Okay. That was not great, but I can still claw some packs back. Okay. This hand is just non-functional. This hand is not much better, but at least has a creature in it. And I get a scry? Yeah, okay. That's fine, I guess. Now I have turn 3 removal. That's okay. 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 I probably will cycle the Shepherd. My plan is just to, like, trial the Entangler, probably. I guess it depends on what he does here, obviously. No, I'll be trialing that. Okay. So let's cycle here. Meh. That's not a bad draw, though. It's a better 4. So let's just go ahead and do this. Kill the Spearmaster. Okay. Okay. Not great for me. Okay. So I could hold the Censor, but I think I probably need to play the Taw Crop and just hold the Cycle. Because I really would like to hit my land drop next turn. An island for this would be cool. So if I hold the sensor instead, though, in case he plays... He probably just has small stuff. I probably can't censor this late on him. So let's just play the elite. But I really kind of need to do something about that. An Angler Drake would do it. As would Cartouche, I guess. Okay. Presumably one guy can't block. Yeah, okay. Do I trade elite? Probably. Doesn't feel very good. It's like my 4-drop. Save 2 life. Right now I'm going to 7. Yeah, I think I have to. Okay. Cycle this. Get an island? No. Get an island? Yes. Incredible. Okay. Attack here. Angler Drake it up. Destroy your stupid Cartouche. Okay. Now I'm in a better spot. 2 lands isn't great here, but... Okay. Okay. He does seem pretty flooded. Not gonna argue with that. Let's go ahead and cast this. Although to be honest, I'm a little bit flooded too. I think I just play conservative here and just attack with the Wind Guide. This is what, yeah. Okay, so now I might end up casting the Floodwaters. Okay, because yeah, this is just fading his attack. And I think that's good for me. This will thin my deck. Also good for me. Okay. So I can just sit and peck at him with this. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. I don't really have a good reason to hold lands. The only thing I have is like Seeker of Insight. I don't think I need to hold multiple lands for that. Okay. A little bit tilted, isn't he? Well, I actually drew a ton of lands too. What did I draw? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One of these was off evolving. 10 lands and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that was a little bit more than I'd expect. So I assume that he's probably supposed to be a fast deck with like small creatures. So like crabs might be okay, I guess. What do I take out? He had 2 Cartouches, so Winds is okay for sure. But I might pull one of them for a crab. Yeah, I think that's okay. This hand is fine. On the draw, 2 cyclers and an early sensor. Okay. So I'm almost certainly going to cycle this hieroglyphic. I can't imagine what he does that keeps me from doing that. That's not that scary. Cycle hieroglyphic. Hold sensor. Okay. And then next turn I can play like Drake. A decent Drake, actually. If he doesn't cast anything, I'll just cycle the hieroglyphic, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad target. Okay. Now I just play the Drake. Okay. Bit stuck on white. I guess I kind of knew that this was a problem with the deck. My white is a bit lower than it should be. I'm not sure whether I should just hieroglyphic to try to... Yeah, that's probably right. I'm not, like, urgently needing to edifice. And finding my white is important. And I did. Okay, so I'm just going to swing with the Drake. And then play Initiate. Impeccable? Oh. Okay. Well, I can't do anything about that. Not bad. Okay. So next turn I have some choices. Wind Guide is one of my options. Wind Guide is probably the right option. Well, let's see. I could attack. Yeah, I'm going to attack. If he wants to trade the Taw Crop, I'm fine with that, because this guy's better as a token with my Wind Guide. If he wants... And then I eat this, and then I'm Vigilant, so I'm not giving up blockers anyway. So, yeah, that was just free damage. Now I play the Wind Guide and pretend that maybe I have a cycler or something, I guess. Actually, I can't even imagine why I care about that. I don't. So next turn I probably just play Gustwalker Edifice, assuming nothing weird happens here. Trial of Zeal. Dang it. Well, these are both Embalm creatures, so this embalms for what? 6? Yeah. Okay, that's unfortunate, that's for sure. He also has a lot of cartouches, actually. This is 6, yeah. So I could play, like, Gustwalker. No, I think I just play another Wind Guide. He's not gonna... I say that. I guess he could actually very easily just have a cartouche and pick up the trial. Oh, he's not doing that. Okay, Emberhorn. That's a good thing to Edifice. And I faded your attacks, right? Oh no, you're actually going to do that. Interesting. I'm surprised, I guess. Okay. Having that exerted doesn't seem great right now, but... So I'm definitely going to play the Edifice. Now I can use the Edifice and have Resolve up. That's an option. Or I can just play the Gustwalker. No, I think it's Edifice have Resolve up. So I'm going to swing with both of my people, obviously. Because having Resolve up lets me be a little bit bold if I want. If he wants to trade, he doesn't. Okay. Okay. Vigilance is great. Okay. Emberhorn cannot attack. That's not bad. Okay, let's do the same thing. What is this? Impeccable timing? That's not bad. Because I can, in fact, stop that. Okay. Yep. Okay. So now I just play out my Seeker, I guess. I don't really have a ton of options. This guy's now going to embalm really nicely. And now I can Edifice this. Okay. I know he has 2 cartouches. That's scaring me. Okay. I think I just have to take this, go to 6. More? Okay, so what are my options here? I can Unwavering. Let's say I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, this involves for 5, right? So then I can still do that. Yeah, that has to be right. Double Vigilance. Okay. I attack some more. Problem is that as soon as he finds the cartouches, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Oh shit, does he have another? He has a Mighty Leap. He has a Mighty Leap as well? Oh, no, he's untapping that. I thought he was untapping that. What, are we just going to push? So that's not terrible for me. Okay. Go ahead. So a cartouche here would be just terrible for me. Like, really bad. Because he'd, like, cartouche, pick up the trial, kill this. This loses flying. This is now unblockable. It exerts again. That's not what this is, though. It could just be an electrify. Oh. Stealing this. Okay, that's actually just even worse for me. Yeah. Okay. You can't attack. And then we're going to chump the Nimble Blade to not die. Oh no, I just die in the air from that. Shit. Okay. So yes, that was as bad as it could have been, probably, actually. So he has tons of tricks, actually. I think Winds of Rebuke is actually solid here. And I take out. Maybe I just take the crab back out. Probably. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's freaking banned. It's not good. Okay, we'll play first. This hand is fine. A bit narrow, I would say, but it's okay. So I'll cycle one of these, obviously. The question will be, do I hold Censor or do I play Seeker? Cycle you. Okay. Just all islands all the time, apparently. I think I don't play the Seeker. I think I hold the Censor. Because I can still cycle. He doesn't have a creature on the board. This is Watchers of the Dead. I don't even think even want to censor that. I will cycle this, though. Just mono islands. I guess I'll continue pretending to not have another color, and I'm going to hold the censor again, because this isn't that scary. Play a 3-drop. No, a 3-drop. Ah, I asked for a 3-drop. Why didn't you do it? Dang it. That's what I get for being greedy. Okay. So we play Seeker. And say go. I would rather not Winds of Rebuke this turn, if I don't have to. Okay, so he doesn't have a trick right now. Okay. Interesting. That's not good for me. It's actually kind of really good against me. Huh. Okay, well, that's not bad. I mean, this is going to be a mountain. Oh, shit! I forgot about that, too. Well, it's not like I wasn't going to do it, so... Now I leave up Winds of Rebuke? That's so bad for me. Oh my gosh. I'm probably gonna lose to frickin' Harsh Mentor. It's so good against my deck. It's so good against this draw, specifically. Okay. So I'm obviously blocking. And I'm going to block on... Harsh Mentor, I guess. Because then if he tries to pump it, I can bounce it. I guess I will go ahead and still Winds of Rebuke it. Now I can do this. We're gonna We drew Talk Crop Elite, huh? Probably don't need another island. Okay. So my options here are a bit limited. I can play Edifice, Cycle, and then potentially play Enigma Drake, depending on what I see. Do I have the luxury of doing that? Yeah, I think so. Okay. I think we pitched the Talk Crop, and then we could play the Gustwalker. No, the Enigma Drake is just such a better blocker. I think it's worth not being able to Edifice. Okay, that's not good for me. Things continue to be bad for me. Now he's going to exert this. Yep. 4/4 first strike. Okay, we have to block. I think it's better to block here. Take 6, go to 4. It's actually pretty good against me right now. We'll just keep this and this. I'm in so much trouble. Now you replace Harsh Mentor. Okay. Okay. I think we have to Angler Drake. I really would have liked to land there, but... Is that the best thing to do? I could also, like, play Drakehaven. Then I could loot and make a Drake. And do this. 3, 4... And I would still be able to do this, but it would do that to me. I can't afford to do that. And in fact, the loot would do it too. I think it just has to be Gosh, the freaking Harsh Mentor, man, is just owning me right now. I think I just have to get rid of this, which is really a shame because it's exerted right now, but the first strike is such a hassle. Okay. As far as I can see, he doesn't have great attacks. Until he's, like, able to do something great. Okay, so Nefcrop comes back. That's fine. No attacks. Just end the turn. Okay. That's a bit late. Okay. So I could loot, make a Drake. Oh, there's no point in looting when I have no cards in hand. he still doesn't like his attacks. That's good. If I drew like a just removal, Javelier or Trial of Zeal, one of those would be great right now. Well, that is just a big ground creature. Okay. I don't think I cycle and make a Drake. Well, I could cycle and make a Drake. In fact, that's probably right. Right? I get the same number of creatures. His creatures are small, so the Drake can probably trade just as well. And then I get the chance to, like, unlock, to find... Yeah, I think I need to dig to the cards I need. Okay, yeah. I would like to do this. Yes, and I draw Shepherd. I can do the same thing. Okay. So, now I just have to fade attacks for the turn, which I think I can do. If I had one more land, I could just do it right now. And then that will unlock frickin' Javelier. You don't have the threatened you. That'd be bad. Forsake the Worldly. Targeting what? Drakehaven? Okay. I got my value out of it. That's fine. Attacks? No attacks. Okay. I drew that. Okay. He could have a Mighty Leap, but I don't think I can afford to play around that right now. Or a Juru's Resolve. I just have to do this. If I don't do it, I'm dying. It's the problem. Does it happen? Okay. Whew. That puts me in such a better position. I might actually be able to come back from this. Okay, so what do I do now? So this gets used on that. He has 3 attackers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do. So I can definitely attack with these flyers. I can maybe attack with all the... Let's see. He has 3 attackers. I should assume that he might have some removal. So I should leave back maybe 4 creatures and attack with all... Not this guy. Yeah. I also have Resolve to untap something. Oh, that's true. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, yeah. Let's get these flyers in there. He has that. Impeccable timing on a Drake. Do I care about that? On a Drake. I don't think so. I think that's fine. Okay. Go ahead. Now you're not going to be able to attack. Oh shit. That gets me very close. Combat. You can't attack. Okay. He has no cards in hand. So I resolve on you. It's a shame that I can't then Seeker, but... Block here. not the best. Okay, so now he'll have like 3 attackers. I'm getting very afraid though. If he has a threaten, I do need to. Oh shit. He could have a threaten. So I need to leave back at least a flyer. I think maybe I just attack with the Angler Drake. Maybe Angler Drake Gustwalker? Could that be good? That would leave back 4 creatures. He could threaten the Angler Drake, and then I chump with the Enigma. I would like to kill this. Okay. I think we just attack with Angler? One, two, three. No, I think we Angler, Gustwalker, Exert. I think is the right choice here. That would put him at 4. That he takes 3, goes 7. And then, okay, so if I hit him for 4 right now, then that puts him at 8. And then I have lethal in the air. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really change the clock. So let's attack with just Angler Drake. And it hardens me up against a threaten that I know he has. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, oh, wait, I do have lethal in the air. If he doesn't have... Wait, he has no cards in hand. I didn't even count this. I have lethal in the air, don't I? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I just have lethal in the air. Okay, attack here, attack here, attack, exert, attack. Okay. I'm really glad I noticed that. Oh my gosh, I won from 1. That was insane. Okay, well, I clawed back some stuff. That was some attempt at some type of weird, like, Jeskai tokens spells deck. It's actually kind of fun to play, but yeah. So yeah,